Hello everyone, this is Steve. I want to thank you for watching this YouTube video. This is a newer series, guys. I just started learning Unity, which we'll be talking about here, pretty close to about a month ago. Now, I've got some background in C# and stuff like that, which Unity utilizes effectively. So I figured it was worth a shot. I remember a friend first telling me about Unity, and before all this I was doing Commodore 64 videos. Fortunately, there's really not a lot out there for Commodore 64 videos, and well, sometimes you got to put the past in the past and kind of move forward. At the same time, I'll probably still be doing it on another channel, but my main focus right now is Unity. I've been watching a lot of tutorial videos. Hopefully this rant isn't too long, but basically I've put some time and effort into this, so I wanted to kind of show you guys what I have here. So you're looking at the map that I designed here in Unity. And keep in mind, this is not a straight-up tutorial to show you how to utilize it, how to use Unity yet. I'm going to go over some things here just to kind of maybe show you a few tips and tricks and whatnot. But for now, I just wanted to kind of show you this is the world that I've created. I've actually put together a storyline and everything for this. Think of it kind of like a Walking Dead kind of spin-off, mix-up kind of thing, where there's zombies that have been effectively turned into... People have been turned into zombies. If you, of course, watch the Walking Dead show, they've turned into zombies as a result. In this case, the result of a food virus that went around. So I figured there was probably no better way to spread it except through, the food. So I figured that would be a good way to start. But anyways, let me kind of show you. I'm just going to kind of pan in here a little bit, and you can kind of use the mouse wheel to scroll like this. I found the city online. Another thing I've been doing is I've been effectively... well, still learning, but I've been teaching myself Blender, and I recommend this highly to anybody who's really into Unity and stuff like that, because unless you want to go online and start spending money at the asset store, which if you look up here and click right here, you can get free assets from the store, which are basically models and audio files and stuff you can put in your game, but some of the really better ones are going to cost you more. So I found out that some of the buildings they were trying to sell were got like $25, $30, whatever. So I decided, hey, why would I want to do that? I'm just going to start building my own. Now, to kind of take a look at these buildings here, I'll zoom in here a little bit. They're not, they don't really have all the UV mapping and everything to them. So you can't really see, like, the graphics in them yet. I just kind of started this, and I found the building tutorial online on YouTube. Some guy was showing how to build a city in Unity, and I thought that would be kind of a cool way to start. And what's really cool about these models, if you click on them here, and up here, and this is called the hierarchy window, this is kind of how you navigate all your objects in general. You can kind of see as I go through this, it'll highlight each individual model that was effectively created in Blender. So you saw this building here highlighted. If I move this up, now I effectively have control of this model just like that. I'm going to shift it and put it back down. Or if I have this one, I can effectively move this one. So these are the ones I created in the front, though. This is kind of looks like a giant pop bottle or whatever. Wanted to kind of give it a weird spin. It's actually, if you look at it here, it's also got kind of like what do you call it, like a metallic glow to it, reflection. This one I've been really working on. This is an apartment complex. I'll switch over to Blender here just for a minute to show you. This is not done with it yet, but this is the high-rise I've been working on in Blender. Maybe I'll throw out some Blender videos on there. There's so many out there, so I'm not really sure what people would find, what I could teach them, because I feel like it's probably been taught already. But yeah, I wanted to kind of share it, and I'm just going to kind of load up the game here. I already kind of introduced it to you, so enough ranting. Let me get into it. So anyways, start your game. You just go up here to the game, and make sure it's highlighted here. I like to just hit maximize, so it kind of takes over the screen, and just hit the play button here, and we'll get into that. Now I need to turn on the speakers here for a second so you can hear some background audio. Otherwise, you're not gonna hear the sound for the game, because I have everything projected through the microphone. So I've got a Yeti microphone on my desk, and I've also got a set of speakers here, iPhone speakers actually. They're called iHome anyway. So it'll take a moment to initialize the objects and everything into the game, and also to kind of, while we're waiting here, let you know that what's really cool about it, anyways, you can run scripts in the background. Now you'll see right here, wanted to kind of demonstrate, you see this person moving right here. It's not perfect yet, but he's actually set up on what's called waypoints in the game. You see these little circles here? He'll follow where these circles are going each time to get him in a kind of a motion. Now, I don't got his animation perfect, and I haven't really worked on him a whole lot. He's walking backward and everything. But I wanted to show you, with Unity, you can set up these waypoints, which I found this online, and he'll effectively follow all these dots back to his destination. So he just basically kind of goes in a loop there. The other thing I've done here is, you can see up here, I'm going to kind of bring my mouse on the screen here a second, where it says score bullets. These are text objects you can also create directly in Unity, where you can output to these windows. I think this is probably really cool because I've done a lot of 3D games in the past, and some things like Dark GDK that I got into back in the day, which came from the game creators, they didn't really have any effectively, these are called user interfaces. So I thought that was kind of cool that you can throw up and you can kind of change color, kind of like you could do in Word or something like that. But anyways, I'll show you something else. I also got collision detection working here. So it's already building, so if you walk into the walls here, you're not going to be able to walk through or anything like that. But this box right here, just for now, is a test. So as I walk toward it, you're going to see a message on the screen here, which kind of supposed to kick off the game. Which maybe I missed it earlier. Let me just rerun this. Because I'm already sitting next to the box, I might have just already activated it, or it might have. Let me just try this again. Walk right toward it. There it is. So right there, you've seen the message kind of pop up on the screen. It stays on the screen for a short period of time, and then it'll fade. Some of my saw how it faded there. And these are my animation models, and some of them are still walking through the walls. Probably one of the other reason I wanted to put this video out there for you guys is, if anybody has experience in Unity, and you actually import like animations, by the way, these are Make Human models I created. They've got meshes and everything on them. They've got, mesh colliders, but they still seem to walk directly through the walls. So if you know something about that, let me know. I've done a lot of research on it. Still working on that. Now, these ones are idle animations, so they don't really walk around. You saw the lady kind of go through the wall, because these animations do eventually kind of move around. But this is an idle animation. He's kind of moving backward and forward. This guy's kind of stuck right now. I probably need to fix this. There's the zombie. He's still walking around in the clouds and stuff, because collision detection isn't very effective yet. So he's walking through the walls and everything. So let's kind of move around here a little bit. Here's another Make Human model I have. Just a female I created. She doesn't have any animations, just kind of just sitting. And here goes our famous waypoint guy. You can see Unity also utilizes effectively good animation tactics in the background. Look at the trees. You can kind of see they're blowing in the wind. This is all built directly into the interface itself. So I thought that was pretty cool. And there's our zombie guy. And over here is our little world. Now I'm going to kind of go this direction just for a minute, although it's a pretty big map. You can kind of navigate it. And I did mention this, but this is actually a particle effect. Haven't really worked on it yet. It's going to make it into a fire, but not yet. Now if you look here in the background, you'll see my cities. They're pretty massive here. Oops. Trying to go over this way. There's a little bit of water here. I need to work on resetting this positioning of the water. There's kind of floating in the air. But here's the buildings, and this city is really, really cool. It's almost like GTA style. Once we get the correct mapping into these buildings, I think it'll look really good. Now, these ones you can still walk through for some reason, but the one I created here in the front, this one right here, it does have collision detection. With Blender, you can create effective collision detection, so I thought that's kind of cool. But I didn't create these cars. That was all part of the original city model I found in Blender. And the guy said it was okay to use it in games, so I just figured I'd, show it off. But this is really neat. Look, he's got a giant, parking lot back here or something. I think this might be a city street, because he's got cars sitting in the road here. And you can hear the audio playing. I've also got an audio track. You also can run music in the background. There's so many things. Check this out. It's just like a gigantic city. I think that is so cool. I see that smoke in the background there. We'll come to that in a minute. Here's a more effective model I created in Blender. Like I said, I'm still working on some of the mapping. Hopefully I don't fall off the map here. I need to work on some of the shading on this, but you can kind of see it's got like a brick shading. This one might not have collision detection on it. Yeah, I need to fix the detection on that one. That's actually my high rise right there. And we'll go over this way. And the audio also resets itself. So bear with me, that's going to sound annoying. Eventually I'll add more audio tracks into it so it sounds more realistic. Here's a factory I created. It's just kind of nothing in Blender. It's just kind of something I threw together in Unity. You can kind of see the smokestacks there. This is going to be the whole part of the mission, is to eventually get to this place, to find a way to talk to the scientists to get, you know, antidotes to the people. My computer's really slowing down here. I think what I'm going to do here for a minute is I'm going to switch over, because I'm getting a little annoyed with these birds. I'm going to switch over and I'm going to turn on the music. Now to do that, you just go up here to your FPS controller. I have everything linked directly to my FPS controller here. And currently I have the Enchanted Forest, which is the noise you're hearing from the birds. But I can switch it over to audio by dragging it right here. It's called Long Awakening here. You can kind of see the audio there. Okay, so you just go back here and you just grab it and you just drag it into this box like that. And now it's got a game object directly linked to the audio clip. So when we go to run it again, the music will be here, and I've got it to loop here, so. We'll just have to navigate back to the city. We'll go over this way a little bit more this time because we kind of already explored that part. Well, actually, also I'm going to turn off. You see this box surrounding? It's looking directly at the game object, so I'm just going to effectively switch this over to something else here so you can't see it. It's really cool. You can swap back and forth between the game environment and the scene environment while you're still playing the actual demo. I need this collision detection for the trees. Oh, I need to set that up too. It's built into Unity. You can actually set up the collision direction for the trees too. Even though right now it's not doing that. But this FPS frame rate is really bad for some reason. Lake over here. I'll go visit it. Actually, did I miss it? I probably passed it. Okay, so maybe it's over here somewhere. Yeah, I think I passed the lake. Supposed to be over here somewhere. Get to a higher ground here so I can find it. That's the city. You hear how the music is looped? Oh well, we'll try to find the lake later. But here's some other mountains I've created. I know some of these green mountains still need a lot of work. I haven't really spent a whole lot of time on them. Here's a low ammo pickup, but this one's not collision detection yet. But when you pick up, it's also got the, whoops, I stopped the screen. It's also, there it goes, it actually worked. So I picked up the bullets. Oh no, actually it's, when you click your mouse button, if you don't have any bullets, it'll just say you're out of bullets. I should have probably picked up some bullets to show you that earlier. We'll come back to that. So I'm going to show you a little bit more of the map here. I'm wondering if these Blender models are slowing down the FPS performance because it's usually not this slow. It might be because I'm going to full screen too. some more maps. Oops. I really like this mountain. This one came out kind of cool, I think. It's got like a little white, it's like snowy, snow-capped mountain. Maybe we'll head back to the house. So I'm gonna go up this mountain to see if I can find that lake. Let's see if I can see it. It's over there somewhere. Anyways, I'm gonna go pick up some bullets. Hopefully this collision detection works for these. You won't hear a sound, but it'll pick it up. And that one did not work. Maybe this one will work. There it goes. You see bullets? Now if I press my button, it lets you shoot. Now I don't have these set up to shoot these guys, but if you shoot these boxes, they'll disappear. I'm gonna go this way this time. I'm gonna quickly turn on the collision detection for the trees. Oops, actually go back to the scene view. Click the ground, that's the terrain. You go to the trees, and you just enable tree collider. Let's see how smart this thing is. Let's see if I can do it while I'm still playing. We'll see. Yeah, it doesn't seem to pick it up unless you reinitialize it, I think. I'd have to stop it, which I can. Let me just double check it again. Oh, it never checked it. They must have unchecked marked it. So let's just go back and rerun it again. Hopefully the FPS fixes itself. We'll just pick up some bullets. There we go. You pick up some more bullets. I think this one's not working. Yeah, I'll need to fix that one. Now we should not be able to walk through a tree. There you go. Now the collision detection is on for the trees. So if I hit them like this, you won't be able to go through them unless you walk around them. So I think, pretty sure this is the lake over here. Yeah, here's the lake. Yeah, that's a cool view. I've also got fog enabled. Kind of the back view of the city. Still need to work on the positioning because it's still sitting kind of in the grass area. So what I eventually want to do is create ships out here, make it like New York style, you know, and hopefully get people walking around and stuff like that, make it more realistic. Of course the FPS is going to have to be fixed and stuff like that. Add more music tracks. I'm almost certain that these Blender models are slowing down the performance. Yet when I come over here, the FPS seems to correct itself. It might be the... I don't know. Anybody knows, you can throw a comment out, but yeah, I just thought I would show this to you. When I get it done, the city should look pretty good. eventually what I want to do, where you saw where it said earlier and it says, please report to binary security. I'm going to have you report to a landing site where you get into a helicopter and it flies over. If I can get that working, flies over to one of the top of one of these buildings, so you can kind of see an overview and start off the mission. Because you're basically this this person that worked in the military or whatever, and he's going to try to figure out what's really going on. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. It's my first video. I'll try to get more out as we go along, but yeah, this is some of the things you can do in Unity. Not really everything, but I just wanted to at least show you some of the things that I've learned already and wanted to share that experience with you. So I'm going to stop it for now. And I guys hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. I know it really wasn't a tutorial video and stuff like that. Like I said, if you want me to make tutorial videos, let me go ahead and let me know. I'll probably eventually just do them myself, but for now, I just wanted to kind of show you some of the things that you can do in Unity, and just some of the things that once you get really good, you can add animations, you can add full modeling, you know, waypoints, collision detection, user interfaces. There's so many things. I don't even think I tapped the surface of what Unity can do yet. So it's pretty amazing. I think it's probably one of the, in my opinion, it's probably one of the best. I've used other ones before. I've used the Unreal Engine. I found it a little bit more advanced, but Unity is pretty effective in what it does for its approach. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this watching this video. And excuse the audio if it's so loud, but the Yeti really picks up a lot of background noise and everything. You might even hear my fan over there. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and this is Steve Morrow signing off from YouTube. Have a great night.